Welcome to video 131, and just for a bit of fun I'm going to show you how to make a pocket hut that you can carry, walk inside of, and will break as well. Okay, so download this wooden hut. Just search for wooden hut from the asset store and import it into the project. Alright, so I've just placed it inside my imported folder, and I can just close that. Go back to my scene and just drag in the wooden hut. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, now on this, I guess I need to fracture it, so that's an obvious thing. But this particular object I can turn into an item, and I guess I could just set up the scripts ahead of time before I actually get to fracturing it. Now one of the things is, since it's an object that you can pick up and place and stuff, it'll now be a nav mesh obstacle. So I'll attach a nav mesh obstacle component so that it alters the nav mesh whenever it's set down. So then the golems will navigate around it. Okay. Next, I guess I need to do other stuff like add a rigid body. And what should the mass be? Say like 300 or whatever, and I do have to set it to is kinematic. So at the moment the player can walk into it, and that's because the mesh collider is not convex. But the moment you add a rigid body, the collider must be convex. So I'll just set it to is kinematic for now so that the player can walk into it. Okay, so going to the scripts, let me just minimize some stuff so I can see what I'm doing. Go to the item scripts, well, the master scripts first, and on the wooden hut I'll just drag in the item master, and also while I'm at it I'll just break that prefab instance since I'm going to make a new prefab. So that's the item master. I'll also just drop in the destructible master while I'm at it, and now going through this I just need to put in what is applicable. So yes, these are applicable, so this is just one collider, drop it in. As for the item drop, I'll just write in drop. As the button name, item name, I'll call this a pocket hut. And just paste over there. Okay, so it's nice and unique. Item pickup, yes, definitely, and nothing there. Item rigid bodies, yes, it has a rigid body. So let me put that one there. So at the moment, if I try to, I'll write a script in a later video where I'll do convex mesh, the convex mesh management. So that way, because at the moment when we pick it up and if we put it down, an error will get thrown because these scripts will set the rigid body to not be is kinematic, and since the mesh collider is not a convex mesh, an error will get thrown up. And you'll see that. I guess I might as well show you all that so it makes sense. Okay, so for the throw layer, it'll be item, and pickup layer is weapon. Alright. Set position. So I'll have to figure this one out, I guess by trial and error, but let's try something like 6 for now. Item set rotation. Okay, so I guess I can do that right now. Just drop it in front of the first person character. Okay, so the rotation will be 0, 0. And oh, well, why don't I just put this, see what this looks like. At 7. Okay, so probably I want that down, so minus 0.5, and I probably want it, 7 should do. It will be invisible anyway, so let me just drag that out again, and, well actually why don't I just undo all of that, that's better. Okay, and then I can leave the set rotation at that, and the position was minus 0.5, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay, item sounds. Yep, so I'll have a, let me just put a default volume of like 0.6 or 0.7 or whatever, and put in jump. Okay, so this one, and then I'll put in the tag, So item, done. Alright, next thing, item throw, definitely. So it can be thrown, yes, and the throw button name I'm pretty sure is throw. The throw force, now how much should that be? Not sure, let me just try 2000 for example. Item transparency, yes definitely. And here I'll just put in transparent. Okay, so those are my item scripts done. Let me just check based off another one. Here, yep, throw is the throw button name. Okay, so going back, and what was this thing's mass? 100. Okay, so I think the bucket hut's throw force might be okay. Okay, let me just minimize some of this stuff because I'll now add the destructible scripts as well. Okay, so going to the destructible stuff. Activate shards, yes I will need that. But at the moment, no shards, so nothing I can do there. And yes, I would have them disappear. Okay, now destructible collision detection, yes I would have that. And it would have to be something pretty heavy, like 120 mass. Destructible degenerate, no. Explode, yes. But it won't cause any harm. So I'll just leave it at explosion range. I'll just put something like 10, whatever. And the explosion force, just give it something to cause stuff to fly apart. We'll see how it looks when we finally get to that. Okay, destructible health. So I'll give it an initial health of, like, say, 80. A low health effect? Nah, not necessary. A destructible particle, you could put an explosion particle. A destructible player inventory update. Might as well, just stay on the safe side. A destructible sound, yeah, if I had a sound I would put it. And destructible take damage, so I can shoot at it. Okay, good. So that's those scripts set up. Now of course it won't work when I try to use it. So if I go up to it, I can walk inside of it. It is a pocket hut, it's an item now. Actually I can pick it up, put it in my inventory, but now when I bring it out, and I set it down, it will be a problem. So there you go. It's a non-convex mesh collider with a non-kinematic rigid body. So it's just not supported, so that's no good. Okay, so at least I've gotten this far. I still got more work, so first of all I need to break this, I need to fracture this object, and I need to write a new script as well. But I think that's enough for this video. I'll just make a prefab out of this. So let's just drag that, put it here. And in the next video, I'll probably do the convex mesh management, write the script for that. And then in the video after that, then I'll fracture the hut. And then there'll be good fun. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.